meteorologist Stephen Jones.
Well, it's hard to ask for a much better Saturday across the Concho Valley. Looking at the live cam, you can see had a good amount of cloud cover working through, but that didn't stop all the sunshine, and temperatures got up into those 60s just about right if you ask me. And then of course a great sunset. You could already see clouds starting to clear out a little bit going into the overnight hours. That trend is going to continue and help us cool off. Of course, 10 p.m. temperatures are already down to 43 here in San Angelo, a little bit warmer off to the north, 44 there in Ballinger, as well as Brady off to the east. But I-10 coming in at that 41-degree mark from Junction through about Ozona. The cool spot going to be Eden right now, coming in at that 40-degree mark. Of course, whenever we look at the upper level pattern and what we're going to be seeing going into next week, our eyes are really on this trough that's going to be cutting off to the west coast. And look how going into Wednesday and Thursday, it pushes south over Baja California and really starts to create this avenue of moisture just right over Texas, including here in the Concho Valley. Going into Tuesday and Wednesday, looks like more cloud cover. Then Friday into Saturday, look here, that's where we could start to see more of that rain making its way back in. Right now it looks like isolated showers, but my eyes are on Sunday for that next good chance of a storm working in. We're just waiting on models to come to more of a consensus for coming in still 8 days out. Moisture tracker going to show you how going into the next couple of days we start to see some of that southerly flow, more of those greens making their way into the Concho Valley as well as the Panhandle, some of those blues going into the Rio Grande Valley and as well up into the coastal bends towards Corpus Christi. Wheel, this is what's going to help get our cloud cover going there on Tuesday. But of course, going into the back half of the work week, looking at the days 6 through 10, this is where we're going to start to see some above average temperatures here in the Concho Valley. But look off to the east and look at this cold spell that's really going to go over to New York. So the United States is going to see a pretty good array of temperatures. But I do have good news for here in the Concho Valley as well for those same days. Looking like that above average precipitation here in Texas, maybe just below average towards California, but luckily here at home, looking like we're going to see more rain in the forecast as we go through those days 6 through 10. Current satellite showing you this storm really working some cloud cover from about Colorado into Kansas there, but as we look into Texas, we're just seeing that Pacific moisture working over Baja California, coming into Texas from about the Concho Valley through the Rio Grande Valley, but as you can see, starting to work its way further south and out of the Concho Valley. And as we go into the futurecast, that's really the trend we're going to continue to see going into your Sunday, looking like mostly sunny conditions and really just another great day across the area. But look at this spike going into Tuesday. More of that moisture really starts to work into the area, maybe even a couple of the showers just south of the Concho Valley. I think really we're going to stay dry for the most part, but definitely looking like more cloud cover on the way with it, thankfully. So going through the overnight hours tonight, down to about that 34-degree mark, but freezing is not out of the question for areas like Junction, maybe even Sterling City, so keep that in mind as well. Winds pretty calm, only 0 to 5 miles an hour out of the southeast going into tomorrow. Tomorrow they pick up a little bit, 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the east-southeast, up to that 67-degree mark, I think, here in San Angelo, looking just like another pretty great day. And if you did a lot of Black Friday shopping, you could already be seeing some of those packages coming in tomorrow. So here's that package delivery forecast, looking like that chilly morning. By about noon, though, already up to that 60-degree mark and topping out anywhere from about 65 to 67 degrees is what I'm looking at tomorrow. And as we're starting off December as well, we're looking at that holiday countdown. Only 3 more weeks until the official start of winter. That means 25 more days to Christmas and only 31 days left of 2024 as we're going to start rounding out the year. And really going through this first week, of course, we got to start off with the first week of December, looking like pretty great conditions. Those 60s are here to stay. 60 degrees by that Tuesday mark, and look at this, more cloud cover on the way. Thursday into Friday, that's where that rain starts to work in. But of course, I told you, just outside the 7 days, Sunday is where I have my eyes on for that next good chance of rain. That's all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more KSAN News right